You don't need me to tell you how different this past year has been. We had to stop Girls' Brigade before we could even have our display back in March. We missed seeing everything that you girls have been doing all year. And things have changed greatly. You're now all back at school again. And yet school has changed. There are bubbles, there's hand sanitizing to contend with. And so today, what I want to do as we worship together and we take this moment to think about Girls' Brigade, I want to remind you of a few stories from the Bible that hopefully will encourage you and will help you this year. No matter what it is you're doing, no matter what you're facing, if you're a member of the Girls' Brigade at school or a member of our congregation out working or at home or a friend of our Girls' Brigade, whatever you happen to be doing, my prayer is that these stories that the girls are going to read from God's Word and we're going to think about over the next few minutes together will encourage you and will remind you what a great God we have and how He just loves to be with us and to help us even through the most difficult of times. And I want to begin with Christmas. Now, I know that it's still the middle of October, and the golden rule is you don't talk about Christmas until at least December, no matter how many decorations go up, no matter how many items appear in the shops. But the slight problem with that is that we just always put Christmas into December in the church, and we forget that Christmas isn't just for Christmas. The message of Christmas is for all year round. And so in the middle of October, forgive me if I start with Christmas today. It might seem a bit early, but hopefully you'll see just how important the Christmas message actually is. Because this story of Christmas is for every day, all year round. And there's one bit of the story that is very important. You see, Mary is about to give birth to Jesus, and Joseph is unsure about what he should really do about it. And an angel appears to Joseph and gives Joseph some reassurance that this is the right thing to do, to go ahead and marry Mary, even though she's going to give birth to Jesus. And there are two names that the angel gives to Joseph for the baby. So whenever we read from Matthew chapter 1, verses 20 to 23, I want you to listen carefully and see if you can pick up what the two names are, because they are very significant and they'll help us in the days ahead. So let's hear from God's word.